here is what it looks like. Some of this puzzle's across entries take part in 5 down, a certain ritual. Their connection may explain their behaviour in the diagram. Lengths for all across answers are accordingly withheld. Down answers are entered normally. Clue answers include 3 proper names. So, I have a feeling the best thing to do for this, and I've just realised that I haven't... I hope that there's not a mistake in it, because normally I have the paper copy in front of me, and unfortunately it's somewhere on my shelf. I do not know where it is. It's somewhere in my room. Hey! That could be quite fun. So I hope I've got this all correct. Yeah. I think that the best way is to go for the downs to start off with. But so it's from October 1998. So let's have a very, very brief scan of the acrosses and have a look. I'm not going to give you 3 of these clues every day. Save first. So basically I'm going to read these. If I get any of them, immediately I'm going to go, okay, it's this. Some of them are going to be normal, but not all of them, and this is the issue. Save first of bandages, that's B for cut. I shot from behind, plucking house pests and garden pests. Okay. Arranged truce on defeat. I mean, you'd feel like that was an anagram of either truce or truce on. Maybe it could be counter. That could be an anagram of truce on, which could be counter. And there are 7 letters there, so that's a possible. 12. In computer, enter savings account and note involving a legal seizure. In computer, enter savings account. There's going to be a particular... That's probably an IRA. So in a computer, we put IRA and note, and then we get an illegal seizure. It's probably going to be like that. Cart. As I say, I'm planning on blitzing these across clues. Cart, 1,000 beds from the rear, holding area. 1,000 is M. Beds could be cots or something like that from the rear, so reversed, holding area. It's going to mean cart. Good evening, Meredith. Ad hoc. Honk honk. Or noke, however you want it, but honk. Somewhat rude guy's name. Is it a hidden? Is there such a thing as a daegu? Isn't there an animal called a daegu? Routines for quiet moments. Routines for quiet moments. Routines, your ruts. Quiet P, moments, seconds, bits, mins. Strengthen love anew in departure. We've got an anagram here of love anew. Strengthen anew. How many letters have we got here? Indeed, absolutely, Katus. We are doing a quick first thing. Does anything leap out at us? And at the moment, nothing really is. Either because I'm a Muppet or because there are a lot of shenanigans. Love could be O, of course. Anew in departure. I'll have to take a look later, Caroline. Tip initially included in price for entertainment. Tip initially, T, included in price. Rate. Value. Oh, I should be able to get this. For entertainment. Everybody needs a pocket fox, Meredith. Everybody needs a pocket fox. So cute. Tip initially, T, in price. What's its price? It's its rate, it's its value. For entertainment. Mirth. Enjoyment. How many letters have we got? 18. 4. So 3-letter word for price, or shenanigans, I'm going to say. Waterfall's got it. First letter, please. Waterfall. Foxes can be... tamed, domesticated. Fee. There we go. Fee is your price. Put a T in it. And we get a fate. I do believe I once wrote a murder mystery, or contributed to a murder mystery, called A Fate Worse Than Death, which was, of course, taking place at an English country sort of fate gala. Perfect place for study in cyberspace. Yep, I've got 20. Oh, that's interesting, because it's the right number of letters, but you're reckoning shenanigans. Okie doke. 20. Katers, you are far too clever. You are always about 6 steps ahead. This is great for us because it helps us with the puzzles. But blooming heck, you're intelligent. Type 20 in the chat if you think you got it. Basically, Hologrow. You'll be able to hear Hologrow's voice on Saturday. It's going to be very exciting. It is an E-den. A study in cyberspace would be an E-den. 4 letters there. So that fits nicely. Rages about one's phantoms. Rages about one's phantoms. Gears, anagram of rages? Not spotting that. Various and sundry waterfowl. Various and sundry waterfowl. Honk! Honk, honk! Various and sundry waterfowl. Nope, gonna have to go to the next one. Dog food. Dog food. Dog food. How many letters have we got? 4. Oh, I've got this one. That's a good clue. Nothing to do with geese. What was that? Okay, Type 22 in the chat if you think you've got it. I don't think there are shenanigans. I think it's just chow. Yes, I agree with Catus and Waterfall. Why? 22 with shenanigans. It helps if I read the chat. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice clue. Disrespectful pun. There's no such thing. Timed poorly. Anagram of impudent. There we go. Chow. Impudent. That's your anagram. Are we getting any shenanigans in here? impudent. There we go. Finally, we've got something that we know we can't enter. Because it's impudent, but there's 9 letters there and impudent is 8. So we can't do that. Network covering the Spanish and English showbiz luminaries. No spoilers, Gatus, in case that's where we're going, but maybe. I know you're just hypothesizing out loud because I mean, how can we know how we're doing so far? But yeah. Network covering the Spanish and English showbiz luminaries. The Spanish is EL. E is English. So we're going to put ELE in a network for luminaries. Why do you say LA? US network. Oh, it could be ABC, NBC. Oh, I see, for the Spanish. Okay, let's move on then. After introduction, happy-looking people meet participants. After introduction, happy-looking people meet participants. What's to be entrance? After introduction, happy-looking. No. Entrance? No. Work of art is unsatisfactory. Have you seen my drawings? Work of art is satisfactory. Unsatisfactory. In condition, there's a second line. Read the whole clue. Work of art is unsatisfactory in condition. Nope. Roll heel over. Roll heel over. Heel. To heel is to stop. That backwards is pots, but that's not a roll. A bun. Work of art is unsatisfactory. That's you, and your condition is your mural. I'm after a work of art with the letter U in it. Oh, yes, it's you in state. We've done that last week, I think. I think we did that last week. It's you in state, and I'm pretty sure we did that last week. Statue, of course. There we go. And you could put an R in that for stature. So we've got stature imprudent. Who knows what's going on, but there we go. So we've got lots of things going on. Roll, heel over, we don't know. Let's focus on the downs. One down, because we'll be able to enter these normally. Drop act as a Democrat. Drop act as a Democrat. Democrat is D. Act is roll or drop. Dive. Not yet, Zamaj. I'm going to say don't talk about what we think the gimmick is yet. Let's... yeah, leave it for the moment. And it'll probably become more and more obvious over time until it's blindingly obvious to everyone, and then I'll go, oh, that's what it is, and then I'll finally get it. Hint, please, Meredith. And Marky V. Drop. Dive. Act as a... if you act as something, you are the proxy. You can string a bunch of this garlic. Hola, Foggy. To act as or not to act as? That is the question. To be or not to be. So if you act as, you are the... You're being sneaky, aren't you? We've done a very, very brief blitz of the across clues for those who have joined, just because there's some shenanigans going on that might be involving the letter R. Drop act as a Democrat. I'm not spotting this. If you act as something, you are... You be... Is it... If you act as, you be... There we go. That's it. That's it. Type it in the chat if you think you got it. Thank you for bearing with me. Yep, it's B. A is A. D for Democrat. And you can string those together. It's a bead. Bead. A drop is a bead. I was thinking in terms of the physical action. It's not. It is the verb. Add up a group of people in conversation. Add up a group of people in conversation. This is going to be a sounds like clue. Group of people. Troop. Chorus. Band. Nonet. Octet. Septet. Trio. Duo. Quartet. Quintet. Dodecanet. Is there a name for a group of 12 people? Because it should be dodec, whatever it is. I'm going to say that there's a dodecanet. If you can have a nonet or an octet, dodecanet. A jury, yes, that's a very good point. A group of people, a clique, so it's add up, sum, total. First letter, please, Catus. A is still A. Okay. So, it's a mass. But if something adds up, if something adds up, it amasses. And a group of people is mass. So can it be a mass but with an E at the end? A-M-A-S-S-E? No, that's irritating because it works. A troop, a trio, a duo, a dodecanet. Is it an M? People on a crew. This is why I'm better at editing crosswords than solving them straight off the bat. Accrue. R-U-E. Okay. 3 down, 4 letters. Lift announces child. Lift announces child. Okay, probably another sounds like. They're dead obvious when you spot it. A crew. Just getting to there. Getting to there. Like walking in honey. Lift announces child. A lift. A raise. Pick me up. Elevate child. Son, daughter, tot, imp. Irritating so-and-so. Toddler, babe, baby. Oh, hang on. Maybe it's lift announcers. So it's like a lift announcer. Floor 3, haberdashery, knitwear, and anesthesia. It's a good floor. Not spotting it. I'm going to move on to the 4th one. Belts and footwear. That's what you could have been on the next floor. Belts and footwear. It is an interesting one. It's yeah. Footwear, shoes. Now, all I've got at the moment is flogs and clogs for belts and footwear. Flogs and clogs. That's level 5. Flogs and clogs. There's a making of a puzzle in that. Belts. Footwear. Slugs and Uggs. Boots. What are the footwear? So we got brogues. Kylie Minogues and brogues. It's been a long day. We had technical problems today at work, which meant that things were just much more irritating and took far much longer than they needed to. It has been a day. What do you mean you don't have feet? I'm sorry to hear that if I never knew that. Kippers and slippers, I would buy them. Right, footwear, clogs, stilettos, boots. If it's Crocs, I'm not happy. Belts. So is it going to be to hit, or is it going to be just an area? What's the first letter, please? Oh, dear. S. Shoes. If you belt something, you shoe it. Socks. If you hit something, you sock it. Socks. I was too fixated on shoes. So socks is the answer to 4 down. 5 down, we don't know. That was in the instructions. That is the ritual. 6 down. Oh, quite a few. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Heartthrob. Given diamonds, mostly showing delight. Heartthrob. Given diamonds, so that's D. Mostly showing delight. Yes, literally too far out. That is a good clue, Catus. Heartthrob, an idol, a fanfic. Because we've got F blank C. Or we may not. Maybe there's shenanigans happening in some of these clues, so we can't quite be certain. I'm hoping it's F blank C, because if not, uh-oh. Heartthrob, an idol, an Adonis, given diamonds, we're going to put a D in it, mostly showing. If you're showing, you're pregnant. Airing, A-I-R-I-N. Delight, glee. If you're showing delight, you're smiling. The shenanigans are only in the cross clues, but just because Fate and Chow fit in where they went doesn't mean that they still aren't subject to some shenanigans, so we can't be guaranteed. Oh, diamonds could be ice, of course. Given diamonds mostly, that could be IC. Okay. Is there a heartthrob known as Terry? Like Terri? Is there a Terry? Because then you get terrific with ice. If diamonds is ice mostly, then it's IC. No, go for it, Meredith. Now I'm pretty sure you're actually trying to give me a clue. Heartthrob. Six letter heartthrob ending in F. I don't know any heartthrobs, you see. Wouldn't know. First letter, please. Heartthrob. Oh, could it be the heart of throb? So the letter R. First letter. Beautiful? Oh, heartthrob could be a bow. Maybe a heartthrob could be a bow. Or a beauty. Heartthrob. A beat. A beat. A heartthrob is literally a beat. There we go. There we go. I am spotting it now. Given diamonds mostly. Beat of ice. Beatofic. If those 7 letters are correct, I still don't know the answer. So there must be shenanigans going on. Given diamonds mostly. Given is if, isn't it? Given is if, that's it. Given such and such, if such and such, given this happens, if this happens. And then diamonds is your ice. So, beatific. Shenanigans are already across. It's just I don't know whether to trust Fate and Chow. So I don't know whether to trust those 2 letters. Good evening, Matt Clemson. So, what is beatific? I assume it's said like that. Let's have a listen to the Oxford English Dictionary.
Beatific.
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 Beatific. Displaying great happiness or calmness. That is beatific. Okay, good. There we are. Let's move on to 7. Beatific. Bath filled by senior in retreat was overfilled. Bath filled by senior in retreat was overfilled. Senior. Senior is usually SR in sort of maybe high schools, that sort of thing. So reverse that, we get RS. So if we've got something RS something. Bath. Is that going to be a tub? Tub, a vat. It could, of course, all be reversed. And it is. And it is. There we go. So it is a tub. And we are going to put senior in it. So we're going to put senior in it there. Or are we? Are we? It's burst. Because, yeah. There's your senior going backwards in tub. And you get burst. And if something was overfilled, it goes pop. 6 letters for 8 down. A fair land. A fair land. That's almost an anagram of Africa. But it isn't. It's got to end in T. A is probably A. Fair. Fair is right. Just. 6-letter country starting with A, ending in T. I don't know whether there are any. Oh, hang on. Got it. Nothing to do with the country. Nothing to do with the country. I'm all over this now. Give it a few seconds for you to get. Thick as in hair. I wouldn't have said in the skinny sense. I said in the hair sense. Something like that. Oh, Terry Pratchett. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, type it in the chat if you think you've got it. If something is fair-haired, you could say the colour is a light colour. So it's light, and if you land, you get off. You are light. So 7 letters for 9 down. Takes it easy. And sits once again. Yep, that's fine. Takes it easy and sits once again. That's fairly straightforward. Happy with that one. Give that a few seconds for you to get. Silly. Okay, go for it, Marky. Go for it, and Waterfall. If you take it easy, you repose. If you sit once again for like an artist, reposes. And there we go. So based on that, do I want to look at some of the acrosses? No, let's just keep on going. Shape verse in mind. Shape verse in mind. 11 down. Yeah, it really doesn't look good with that, does it? But we shall see. Takes it easy and sits once again. Reposes, I'm happy with that, but we will see later if it isn't. Shape verse in mind. I've got an idea, but I don't think it's right. Is it serve? Because an anagram of verse, if you shape verse, you serve it. Maybe if you shape a verse, you rhyme it. Hologro has serve, but 2 others don't. Oh dear, Hologro. I'm with you on this, but apparently we're wrong. Rhyme. In mind. Mental. This is interesting. So what do you have, Marky V and Waterfall? What do you have? Let's start the great debate of December 2021. Carve. Yeah, okay. V is verse. Put that in care. If you mind something, you care for it. And then if you carve something, you shape it. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Fair enough. I am now going to... Let's have a look. Oh, I'm just having a quick look. So if 10 across is counter... That's different. 13 cart, 1,000 beds from the rear, holding area. 16 looks like the word Smiths. Thank you for the follow, Merv's moustache. 16 looks like something like Smiths. Routines for quiet. Quiet could be shh and... Oh no, not sure about that. Okay, well, I'll take off counter then. Okay, lots of acrosses coming, but I'm not spotting what's going on. So I'm going to come back to it. 11 was carved. 15, people inhabiting. Principal housing unit. People inhabiting principal housing unit. 15. So it's this one here. We've got an N, but that's it. Of course they will, Cactus. He's probably solved it all mentally. People inhabiting principal housing unit. Well, I copy and pasted it, so I assume that principal is there. Is it a hidden? Unit is 1 or something. Main. People could be men or inhabiting principal. A tenet. It's something. It's tenement, isn't it? I was getting there. I said all the right words. A tenet is your principal. And then if we put men in there, you get a tenement, and that is a very American word, but that's not a criticism. That's just you get a tenement, which is a housing unit. Excellent. Tie scores broken by first of decimal figures. Where are we? 17. Tie scores broken by first of decimal figures. Okay, so we're going to put the letter D in something. That's true, actually. That's true. Robert Patterson, Tenet, and Kenneth Branagh. And then that's men, e.g. in housing unit. Tie scores broken by first of decimal figures. I've not seen Tenet. It's on my list of movies to watch, as is basically every movie, as we all know. Tie scores. Those are draws. Those are equals. This is why I like it, Hologrow. I want nothing. I want no spoilers. I want absolutely nothing said about it. I don't even want to know if you enjoyed it or not. No, not spotting this. 17. 19. Emergency room gets the anaesthetic. Emergency room gets the anaesthetic. Yes, Matt Clemson, I absolutely would. I absolutely would. Back then, perfect puzzle for them. These days, you'd want a harder puzzle for it. But, oh, so good. So good. Go for it. Just, yeah. You are never going to... It's never going to be accurate enough. Those scales have got to be quite loose because of the amount of water sloshing about and things like... Anyway, but aside from that, good puzzle. Oh, I hate the Tales of Hadai. Just because it's so overused. Type 19 in the chat if you think you got it. Type the answer, I mean. Go for it, Foggy Alchemist Hologrow. What is the emergency room? It is ER. And literally we're putting the in it. So we're going to get ether. So that is 19 down. There we go. Terrible court guide. Terrible court guide. So court is CT. So if you guide, you shepherd, you... If something is terrible, it's rubbish, it's bad, it's... If you guide, it's a chaperone, it is someone who helps, it's an aid. If you're caught, you woo. Woo! I just wanted to say the word woo. First letter D. Terrible could be... What's terrible that begins with D? Dan! Dank. Dire. Dire. And then you get the CT for court, and then if you guide something, you direct it. I've only just realised that I could have worked out that the first letter was D if I had looked at the grid. Crossword 101. Look at the grid. Okay. Sheesh. I just thought you were being very upfront there, Waterfall. I hadn't spotted it. That's the worrying thing. 23, Short Pony. Let's have a look at the grid first. There's an O in it. There, okay, see, I'm doing well now. Short Pony going around riding course for advanced students. Short was probably S. Pony or SP going around. Is there a name for a riding course, like a loop or something? And then we're going to get advanced students. This is true. This is true. Knock/honk. A riding course. Is that... Do I take them together? Do I separate them? Advanced students, sophomores, seniors, grads. Well, it may well not be, Zamaj, but I did study in the US for for 2 semesters, so I'm hoping that I will have at least heard of it. Oh, hang on. Yes, I have an honour student. It helps if I spell it right. Honour students. So it's honours, but why is it that short is S, a pony going around riding course? What's going on? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? What? A short pony is a horse. But take the last letter off. So it's horse without the last letter. So, and then we're going around riding, which is our favourite on. I'm on the bus. I'm riding the bus. I'm on the horse. I'm riding a horse. But it should be in the bus, but I shouldn't be in the horse. Anyway, honours. There we go. And, oh, it's a course. Are you sure it's a course? Honours is the course? Yeah, I guess it must be. 25. Estate is cause of trouble in Virginia. Estate is cause of trouble in Virginia. Where are we? 25. No letters. Cause of trouble. Imp. Virginia. Is Virginia VA? Am I wanting VA? So I've got V, A. Cause of trouble. Oh, there we go. Yes, had to Wheel of Fortune it, but only from that. Okay, go for it, Mr. Matt Clemson and anyone else who wants it, but mainly Mr. Matt Clemson. Cause of trouble is your ill. And so, oh dear, and a manor is an estate is a villa. So I shall put that in. 26. Girl's nickname is put back. Oh, okay, those aren't there. Those are from an old crossword. Girl's nickname is put back in petition. Easy to hidden. We don't have any letters for it. Do we have any? We don't. Noity, oitit, itit, titep, etep, tepni, epnik, plikl. Girl's nickname is put back, so we're going to put S, put is back in a petition. If you petition, you beg, you plea, you ask, not spotting it. I'm going to come back because I want to leave some things to do in our second pass with our crosses. Toy with party lines. Toy with party lines. Yep, got 29. That's certainly simpler. Type 29 if you've got it in the chat. I'm going to blitz through these two because I've actually got 30 as well. It's a hidden. It's my favourite. Doll, yes. Party is a do and lines, like a line is L, so lines plural is LL. And if you're looking number 30, it's a hidden. If you check something you test it, it's hidden in white stationery. It's literally hidden there. So we've got a doll and a test. Okay, what is going on with the acrosses then? Save first of bandages for cut. If you cut something, you axe it, but backs doesn't make any sense. I shot from behind, plugging house and garden pests. Arranged truce on defeat. Is there a different anagram? Ecuront. Ignorant. I mean, this one almost looks like catnip. In computer, that would be chip. Savings account is IRA. And note. I want to try and work out for myself what's going on. So I'm going to keep on randomly talking to myself. Please, no answers in the chat, and then I'm going to go through all the clues in a second. What have we got here? 13. Cart. Holding 1,000 beds. 1,000 could be K, could be M. So it could be K cots. From the rear holding area. Drawbacks. Somewhat rude guy's name. Kurt. Kurt, but it sounds like Kurt. So it feels like it's Kurt. Is it going to be... Is it going to be all homophones? That does not feel right. Because we've done a puzzle like that in the past. Routines for quiet moments. Quiet can be shh and moments. Strengthen love anew in departure. Leaving. I'm going to get one of these. Hang on, we've got impudent for 28, haven't we? And that probably goes there and is probably imprudent. Probably anything that goes across here might be missing that letter, maybe. Maybe. Okay. 24, last one. Various and sundry waterfowl. Oh, this is divers, isn't it? Or diverse. It's divers or diverse. It's something like that, because divers means diverse, I think. Well, I haven't spotted what's going on, so let's go back to one across and see if you could help me get it. Save. First of bandages for cut. Is it bail? B-A-I-L. If you cut something, I don't think you ale it, but the first of bandages is B. And then if you cut something, you axe it. You... Am I working along the right lines here? Is the B here from the first of bandages? And then am I after a 3-letter word for cut? I'm going to take that as a... More computer save. I have just pressed Control S. Save, but... So save is S then from computers, because we do Control S. So S for save. First of bandages is B. And then... I don't like that. That doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Bail, B-A-I-L. Oh, save the first of bandages. So take off the first... Save the first of bandages. So take the first letter off of bandages to get a cut. So if you cut something, you bash... yeah, all except the first. Save the first of bandages. So all except the first of bandages. Okay. What's the third letter? Bandages. Bands. Bark. Barn. Bard. Bath. Ball. Wow, okay. You'd think I'd be able to get it with 3 out of the 4 letters. Bandages. Bars? Oh, Here, cuts your hair. So a barb. Okay, cut is a barb. So, hang on. Save is really... So save is bar, and then the first of bandages is this other B, and then a cut is a cutting remark. For there we go. Oh, right. That was just a tricky clue. Okay. Let's try 4 across. Or we could do 4 down. Do we have 4 down yet? 3 down. Lift announcer's child. Bear. Baby. Babe. Lift. What's the next letter of this announcer's child? Babe. Ben. No. You. Lift. Bulb. Burn. Burn. Can it be burn? Because it's like burn. It's not going to be burn, is it? Yeah, no, no. They use buck. Buck doesn't feel right. Bud, buff, bug, bull, or bull. Bum, bun, burr, bust, burr, butt. Is it butte? B-U-T-T, B-U-T-E? Is it one of those? Butte, B-U-T-E. Bucks, right. Let's look at 10 across then. Arranged truce on defeat. Arranged truce on defeat. Is it an anagram of truce on? Because I don't like it if it is. Interesting. Because there's... Interesting. counter. Did I have counter earlier, though? What's the first letter? It's not counter. Recount. T. Trounce. Knew it. Okay. So it's trounce, but I've got no idea what's going on with the grid, so brilliant. It's going in backwards. It's going in backwards. Why is it going... Why is it going in backwards? I don't know why it's going in backwards, but it is. So maybe... Oh, goodness. Okay. So maybe that'll help with anything that goes through 5 down is going to be entered backwards. I think that's what we're doing. In computer, enter savings account. There's your savings account. And note involving illegal seizure. Is it piratic? I've got a ding here. Piratic? Why is it that? Oh, it's PC is your computer. IRA is the savings account. And TI is the note. Okay. Now we're cooking on something that is approaching gas. I'd always put it TE, but I know TI is fine as well. So cart. 1,000 beds from the rear, which of course actually just means going frontwards. So stock from the rear holding area. So it's stockwood. Cart is is a ward. No, not quite. Cart. Barred card. Stockwood. It's a stockyard. Whoo, yes. Oh, it is. But you're forgetting about my Muppetry. Why have I missed 4? Why have I not done 4? Oh, because I don't really know how to solve it. I shot from behind, plugging house pests and garden pests. Well, garden pests are probably rabbits. So this is from October 1998. October may be important here, given that we've kind of got the word trick going on here. What is 3 down? Lift announces child. Busy. Busy? Is it busy? Bunny. Bubby. Bucky. Bucky. Buddy. Buffy. Buggy. Bully. Bully. Bummy. Bunny. Buppy. Burry. Bussy. Butty. Oh, boy. Oh, buoy. Yes, now. Yeah, that really isn't said in the same way, even in America, in some parts of America, is it? Boy and buoy, but yeah. And for 4 across it, so it's BBI. Oh, BBI is, BB is shot, as in BB pellets. All of that in rats for rabbits. And boy, was that a difficult clue. That's going to be a K, going for it. 16 across. Routines for quiet moments. It's just shticks. So ticks must be your moments. I'll be there in 2 ticks. Shticks. Is that? So somewhat rude guy's name must be Kurt. It's just Kurt. Kurt. Fair enough. I'll take the question mark from it. 18 is fate, but 17, strengthen love anew in departure. So if you strengthen love anew, revitalise, Love anew feels like, okay, anagram of love. Because we've got that suspicious V there, but I'm not happy with it. I'm going to go on to 22. Rages about one's phantoms. Rages about one's phantoms. Just because they went in backwards for the word trick doesn't mean they're going to go backwards for the rest of it. They might. In fact, they don't, because we know that we're going to add an R. This we're probably going to add an... We are going to add an R for here. Something is going... No, a T is going to go... Different things are happening with the words. I don't know what's happening with the word or. But this is going to become imprudent. This is going to become statute, because treat will fit here then. So we've got trick or treat as the middle, but we're going to have yet another entering mechanism for the word or, I think. So for the word trick, it was backwards. For the word treat, it's entered normally, but the word, it has to fit around the word treat. Don't know what's happening with the word or yet. Maybe nothing. Rages about... Oh, okay. Well, from Wheel of Fortune, it's wraiths for the phantoms. But why is it wraiths? What does it... Why is it? Wraths around... Ah, okay. So these are normal then. Wraths about I, which is wraiths. So 17, strengthen love anew in departure. Is it develop? If no, if you strengthen, you develop, and because that has got an anagram of love. Oh, and departure is then dep. There we go. Just an abbreviation for departure. So develop is that one. So now we know that this is going to be forwards, but is not going to include this letter T. So divers is going to be the various, and I don't quite understand the rest of that clue in subject waterfowl, but that becomes diverts. Impudent becomes imprudent. 31. Not looking forward to this one. Network. Covering the Spanish and English showbiz luminaries. Celebs. And then you could put an E in it for celebs, I think. Network. CBS. Covering L, EL, and E for English. I couldn't think of CBS earlier. I was trying to think of the other ones and I just couldn't. After introduction... Happy looking people meet participants. So 6 letters. Yeah, something as. Yeah, there were 3 proper names in the thing. So roll heel over must be list. If you roll, you list. But I don't get the rest of the clue. Heel over. And that's probably Susie, yet another proper name. Girl's nickname, Susie, is put back in petition. I sued. That is Susie. I'm happy with that. Whalers. Is it whalers? After introduction, happy looking people. Smilers. So, yeah, smilers, but it's after the introduction, so it's milers. And then, so it's milers that becomes mailers. Please tell me that you agree with that. I'm not happy with it, but it feels sort of like the only thing that works. Happy-looking people are smilers. After the introduction, it's milers. Is a miler a participant? Miler. An athlete horse that runs or specialises in races of a mile. So it is a participant because it is in a race. A runner of a mile race in Chambers. In the Oxford Dictionary of English, a person or horse specially trained to run a mile. So everybody around me is usually a miler because as soon as they see me, they run a mile. I thank you very much, Rimshot. There we go. Honk. This just leaves this to do for 17 down. Tie scores broken by first of decimal figures. So there's the first of decimal, that's D. Tie scores, dead heats. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh well. That's a shame. Oh, a tie is in deuce. Okay, and then deducts. So, no, not deducts, deduces. Deuces. Tie scores are deuces, broken by first of the D. And then you figure it. Now, no one reminded me. Can I just say, no one reminded me for 7 down. You absolute muppets. The lot of you. But yeah, we'll just have to get to the next puzzle to see what will happen. For sure, everybody. I bet. No, I do believe you actually. Anyway, that is Rite of Passage, which is a trick or treat based puzzle.